Hail, adventurers! Welcome back to the Wyvern's Lair. I am DM Wyvern, returning to the grand adventure of Baldur's Gate 3 in my ongoing playthrough as the Dark Urge origin character. This stream tonight is dedicated to our longtime adventurer and friend Clavis. We are coming together to give Wynnie a chance at a healthy life. Wynnie is the 4-month-old puppy that Clavis and his roommate have been nurturing and taking care of for the last couple of months, and there is a chance that poor Wynnie may need surgery to correct a birth defect, a serious birth defect that she was born with. Hopefully, that won't be the case, but just in case it is, Clavis has embarked on a fundraiser to raise the funds needed to take care of his pup, Wynnie. And Wynnie is adorable. Cutest little pup you could imagine, named after Eowyn from Lord of the Rings. We have a link pinned to the top of the stream that will take you to the GoFundMe that Clavis and his roommate have put together for Wynnie. And for this stream, if you have some coins, or if you happen to, land on this stream in the weeks ahead, please think of sending over a few coins for Wynnie. It's for a good cause. I've known Clavis a long time. I'm very careful when it comes to sharing fundraising causes or any requests for money here on this channel, but Clavis has been a long time member of this community and our wider gaming community for many years, and this fundraising effort can be trusted. It is for a good cause. So again, 5, 10, however many coins you may have in the way of US dollar currency to send Wynnie's way would be greatly appreciated. So the GoFundMe once again is available as a link pinned to the top of the stream. And with that preamble out of the way, let's go and get started here. I'm excited to get back to Baldur's Gate 3. I'm going to try to put in a solid 2 hours this evening, even though I have work early tomorrow. Maleficent has been kind enough to give me a hall pass to stream, so I'm going to go ahead and take advantage of it. Let's go ahead and greet all the fellow adventurers we have here at the beginning of the latest tale, the Wyvern's Lair. We're joined by Sunlight, Drake67, Clavis. No, my pleasure. I'm so glad that I've hopefully brightened up your evening, get your roommates. Clavis, the least I could do, my good friend Gabriel Rodriguez, Knight of the Banhammer, Marcus Wilfhart. We are ready to embark on this adventure. Clavis actually has confirmed that, in fact, surgery is in the cards for Wynnie. They just don't know which surgery she will have to face. So this fundraiser is going to be a great help to Clavis, his roommate, and Wynnie in terms of their treatment. All right. Let's go ahead and get going. I'm excited to launch back into the adventure here in Baldur's Gate 3. We are not going to the campsite. We're going to the... Oh, wait. Are we going to the campsite? Maybe we are, actually. Yeah, we're going to start here. So, okay, yeah. I put this together in my mind. We are still exploring the House of Healing. I'm looking for a particular item there. But I did, to save you guys the monotony of, respecking over and over on stream, I actually did some behind the scenes tinkering around with my party here. Just basically some minor work with Astarion in terms of how he's spec'd out as a... well, actually, no. Astarion has some major reworks here. So he's now... Let me pull him up for you guys so you can see him. Oops, that doesn't work. Gotta get used to these controls again. So he's a level 7 rogue, level 2 warlock. The reason why I had to spec him out this way is because he needed Devil's Sight. That's really the only way we're going to be able to make good use of him with the current party that we have. Everyone else will be able to see in darkness, and that's going to be a big part of our play. Shadowheart slew the Night Song a couple episodes ago, and because of that got this legendary item, Char's Spear of Evening, which has all kinds of darkness-themed features to it. So as you can see here, we have Char's Darkness. It's a level 2 evocation spell. And if you look at our character, she can now cast darkness basically at will. Char's Darkness. Create a dark shadow that heavily obscures and blinds creatures within. Creatures cannot make ranged attacks into or out of it and lasts for 10 turns. It's always prepared. So, you know, I thought we really should, you know, make the most out of this. I've kind of rearranged some of our items on Shadowheart and the Dark Urge. The Dark Urge still is our main damage dealer, so that's why he's set up as such. Shadowheart, however, can do quite a bit with Char's Spirit Eating, so she's no slouch. She remains a War Domain cleric. So that's what we're looking at. Sunlight says, I made a small dono. Sunlight, aka formerly known as GM Dragon. Thank you, my kind friend. That is very generous of you. If everyone can, you know, take a page from our friend Sunlight here and donate however, you know, much you can. Don't obviously put yourself, you know, in a painful spot. Again, $5, $10, that's still a significant amount. And it counts. It counts towards a great deal for Clavis, his roommate, and Wynnie. I'll be sure to put in a small donation after the stream myself. Can't be very much because poor old DM Dinosaur is quite the poor dinosaur these days. But I will send over what I can for you, Clavis. All right, let's go ahead and head out of the camp. Now that introductions are out of the way, let's go ahead and leave the camp. And here we are. Good. Back in the House of Healing. What's going on here? Moon Shield, Cat's Grace. Why are you... Why? Starian, what are you doing? Why are you looking like that, sir? Alright, I don't know why Starian is making such a show of things. Alright. Okay, so let's get a move on and continue to search this House of Healing. Jeremy D says, DM Wyvern, I got you, man. I just donated a few dollars. Jeremy, thank you so much for dropping by, and thank you so much for donating to the GoFundMe for Clavis. There you go. Clavis says, even $1, 50 cents. It doesn't take much to, you know, make a difference, and Clavis is right. 50 cents, $1. Any amount is welcome. Thank you, Jeremy. And honestly, Clavis, it feels good to do something for our community here, so thank you for the opportunity to allow me to support your fundraiser. It's my honor and my pleasure. Alright, we're going to go ahead and take a look at some of these moldering coffins, see if we have any moldering gifts for ourselves. Looks like nothing exciting, so onwards we shall search. I don't know, it's the inquisitive hoarder in me that has to sort of open every casket, turn over every urn and barrel in the hopes of finding treasure. Sunlight says, DM Wyvern, did you take the road west yet? Does the road west lead to a dialogue scene where we can see Kethric's monstrous hordes gathering to lay siege to Baldur's Gate? Sunlight? If so, I may have taken a peek in that direction. I don't know if that's what you're referring to. Let me know if that's the case. Because if so, then yes, I have been west, but maybe that's not what you're referring to. Okay, looks like we've exhausted the possibilities of goodies here, so let's go ahead and leave this room here in the House of Healing Morgue. Oh, we got Poison Cloud. Why? What is going on here? Huh? Uh-oh. What the heck? Oh, I see. Okay. I see. I don't know what's going on here. Okay. Let's get this vase also shifted.
Time to waste.
There we go. Hopefully we're taking care of the poison fumes this way. It doesn't seem like we are. We got destitute clothes, scruffy vagabond clothes, and a noble hat, foppish and fluffy and built for just the right sort of dome, accustomed to having it set upon the head by other people. All right, we're gonna go ahead and send that to the camp. I can't seem to get rid of this persistent cloud of
check for anything useful.
poison. Entering turn-based mode. Okay. We gotta get our party together here. We're gonna spread out. And Thara needs to come over here with the moonlight lantern. Astarion too before he gets left behind. Enter turn-based mode.
Intestines throb.
Jeremy saves Clavis. I'm going on vacation for the next 2 weeks, or could have donated more. Animals are great. They are indeed. They're the best. I have the mighty Par and the evil Peach to keep me company. I would certainly
No one back home will
move
ever
heaven and
believe
earth to
this.
take care of those two kitties. So I understand, you know, Clavis here and his roommate wanting to do what they can for Wynnie. Winnie the Pooh. My pleasure, Clavis. My pleasure. No worries. Alright. Let's see what these greater zombies had. Just some gold and some bones. Nothing too razzy-jazzy for ourselves. But we have searched everything that they had. Let's continue to explore this environment. I'm actually wearing new prescription glasses now, adventurers. So, like, my whole streaming experience, my whole world has changed with my new setup. My new microphone here, my Razer Siren V3, my earbuds, instead of, you know, big, clunky headsets. I'm seeing this game in an entirely new light with my prescription glasses. It's really exciting times. Also, I have an illithid power to invest in my brain. Let's go ahead and do that. So evolve an area of your mind to embrace your potential. We have 3 tadpoles. And you know what? We're going to use all of them, damn it. So let's go ahead and plunk them into perilous stakes. Invest a creature with power that heals it when it attacks, but also makes it vulnerable to all damage. It lasts for 2 turns. Kind of a curious thing. We'll go ahead and do that. Look at this little grub. Oh. Okay, I guess we have to invest it in these. We have these to invest it to before we can access these ones. Okay, got it. So call the weak. When you bring a creature down to fewer hit points than the number of your evolved illithid powers, it dies and all nearby creatures take 1 to 4 psychic damage. We could also use Repulsor. It does 2 to 12, 2d6 force damage and pushes anything and anyone back 6 meters. On saves, targets still take half damage. Could be a good way to clear things for ourselves. We have an ability drain once per turn. When you make attack roll, the attack reduces the target's corresponding ability by 1. The reduced ability score cannot be decreased lower than 1. The ability that is reduced is the same as the one that used to make the attack roll. For melee weapons, this is usually strength. For ranged weapons, usually dexterity. And for spells, usually your spell casting ability. Okay, so this is basically going to be draining charisma. Kind of a less important investment for ourselves. Sacrifice half your remaining hit points to heal a target for the same amount. I don't mind that. That could be situationally interesting. Let's get Repulsor. I think that's a worthy investment for ourselves. I don't know why we can't invest there. Let's go ahead and invest in Transfuse Health. Or actually, Call the Week could be interesting, considering how many we have invested here. Let's go for Transfuse Health. Jeremy says, DMY glasses made a huge difference for me using my phone. Was like an HD with glasses. That's exactly how I feel about the way I'm seeing the world right now, Jeremy. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Jeremy and Sunlight. You guys are generous souls, generous adventurers. Proud to call you members of the Wyvern's Lair. All right. Let's see. Conjure a volatile shield around yourself or an ally, granting the target 10 temporary hit points. If these temporary hit points are lost due to incoming damage, the shield bursts, possibly stunning nearby foes. Ooh. That does sound really kind of cool. That does sound kind of cool. Shield of Thralls. And it's not concentration. That could be a fun little ability to play around with. Let's go ahead and do that. More options. Better. Look at my brain on illithid tadpoles. Okay. Alright. Got that out of the way. Onwards to adventure. Let's continue to loot the morgue here.
What's hiding here?
What is hiding there? Poisonous clouds, evidently, and a shadow curse. Why are you guys hanging out there? Why aren't you keeping up with us? Why are you not keeping up with us, Minthara? You have one job. You have one job, Minthara. Keep that torch nearby ourselves, please. Thank you. Okay, blood, blood, blood. Let's take a look at this charred goblin. Charred goblins. Interesting. Again? Again? Come on, Minthara.
What now? If you insist.
Alright, we got a Starian here. I wonder why they're not keeping up with us.
I have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it. Need to find a way forward.
We got this lever here we can take a look at. Let's give this lever. Let's try this door. Locked. Let's take a look at the log here. So the lever is not activating for us. I think we need to find some sort of button here. Let's continue wandering about. Oh, come on, Minthara. What the heck?
There can be no respite.
Come on. Okay, fine. Minthara lead. Everyone follow Minthara. Starian, what are you doing, man?
Someone there.
Why are you just sitting around?
All is ash and meat.
Morgue lab door. Oh, look at that. Used necrotic lavatory spare key. Well. And here we are in some sort of fell lavatory. And some sort of dissected corpse sitting here on the morgue table. Disgusting. Blood all over the place. A blood bank bottle. Sheesh. Alright, let's see what's in here, shall we?
Moving ahead.
Adventurers, please join me in welcoming our good friend Joker Soul Dragon, who is convalescing after his recent surgery. Joker Soul, my good friend, thank you for dropping by. Happy you were able to finally get that surgery going for yourself.
Moving out.
How are you feeling?
On my way.
Jeremy says, this is a great game, but I only have 631 hours in it. In Wrath of the Righteous, I have 2,000 hours. I can see that. I can see that, Jeremy. I'm having so much fun in Pathfinder Kingmaker. I think Owlcat makes exceptional, deep, and rich, old school isometric computer role-playing game experiences, and I like the depth. I like the length of these games. You know, I like a game that you can lose, as you said, like over thousands of hours into, and I just can't see that for Baldur's Gate 3. Not to the same magnitude, I think, as Kingmaker and Wrath of the Righteous. That having been said, I think those 600 hours in Baldur's Gate 3 are probably some of the most memorable hours you could spend playing a computer role-playing game. Just in terms of, you know, the strength of the storytelling and the characters that the narrative design team have conjured up for us.
At your bidding.
Adventurers, please join me in welcoming our good friend Kit Fox Wayne to the Wyvern's Lair, saying, greetings, fellow adventurers. Good crowd here. Jeremy says, well, there's a lot of character classes in Wrath of the Righteous. That is true. I mean, I think that's one reason for the replayability. You're talking about character classes, the base classes, prestige classes, and then, of course, your mythic paths as well that just add to all the different ways you can play that game. Kid Fox, welcome. Good to see you here at the Wyvern's Lair. Joker says in pain but manageable. Oh gosh.
No one stopped me yet.
I am sorry to hear that, Joker, but it did seem like you were going to be in for a lengthy recovery. So sit back, relax,
If not
and enjoy
over,
your time here
then
at the
through.
Wireman's Lair, my good friend. Are you getting in some gaming while you're recovering, or are you basically bedridden for the moment? An opulent chest. Okay, we need Astarion to do his thing. Come here, Astarion. Let's get that going for us. Perception check failed. Uh-oh. Okay, let's get everyone around this chest. There we go. There we go.
You'll need my
As
expertise.
soon as we rolled that perception check, I thought, okay, there's probably a trap over there. All right, Astarion,
Well,
do your lock-picking thing, please. Let's go ahead and disarm that trap first. Jeremy says, so the thing is, on my hours, I've never played evil playthroughs, only Aeon, Azada, Trickster, and Angel. Laughing my ass off. Well, just wait for me to catch up to Wrath, because I will certainly be playing through at least once on an evil playthrough. Though I have this, I really want to play the that class that can wield two great swords, or two that can wield a two-handed weapon in one hand. I think that could be a really fun, legendary path type class. Go ahead and roll the dice. Difficulty class 14, and 19 does it. Kid Fox says, I don't know what's going on, but I hope you feel better soon, Joker. Joker just had surgery for an issue with his foot, Kid Fox. Kind of a big one, though, because he's going to be out basically for a month. So it was
How delicious.
a minor, major surgery, if that makes sense. All right, let's go ahead and lockpick the
Should
chest.
be easy.
Jeremy says it's great regarding the class I was speaking about, and I have Lan running that at the moment. Cool. Sunlight says you can turn off the failed check notice. Interesting. All right, off we go. Oh my goodness, look at that. We failed. Oh no, just kidding. We didn't fail. Succeeded big time. 25 against DC 14, and it's unlocked.
Never a
Good
dull
work,
moment.
Astarion. Let's take a look. We get some gold, which we don't really care about. We get an antidote, which could be useful, actually, so we'll pick that up. And this is what we came for. The Eversight Ring. Blind immunity. The wearer cannot be blinded. One of the relics of Deep Dwera's rebellious children. Paranoid by nature, Dwera had erected a vast array of biting, blasting, blinding traps and safeguards to keep her enemies from gaining her sanctum. Of course, this also meant her children were sealed in with her by those same deadly measures. We're going to send this to Minthara. And with that,
Reporting.
most of our party should be able to see in the dark. In fact, everyone at this point. Excellent. So now we can really make full use of our
Looking ahead.
darkness shenanigans at this party. Let's continue to see what this layer had for us. We have a potion of greater healing, a blood bank, see if that had anything useful for us, wooden shelf.
Is that blood on the shelves?
Sunlight says, I like turning it off so you're not
Probably
just
cold
check
and
cheesing and
congealed.
scum loading points with traps or hidden stuff. Ah. That is interesting. A little bit more immersive, right? But I mean, to me, I don't know. I think even in tabletop, the dungeon master would still ask you to make that check, perhaps. Or maybe they simply make that check on their own behind the dungeon master screen on behalf of your character. I don't know. But in any case, you would be rolling for something, the dungeon master would be rolling something, your ears would perk up a little bit for sure. Elixir of Hill Giant Strength. Potion of Superior Healing coming with us. A blood bank log. Let's take a look at this. Blood and bodily fluid log. Addendum, the first. It's no longer necessary to log names. Race or creature type is sufficient. MT. Addendum, the second. You'll use either the term donor or vessel when describing a source of extraction. Victim is an ugly, inaccurate word. Name, redacted. Race, half-elf. Occupation, farmer. Cause of death, extremity amputation. Extraction fluid, blood. Notes, cadaver dumped in canal. Name, redacted. Race, human. Occupation, unknown. Cause of death, live extraction. Yuck. Extraction fluid, blood, lymph, spinal fluid. Notes, Refused toll payment. Cadavar cremated after extraction. Name, unknown. Race, ogre. Occupation, blank. Cause of death, fatal wounds to skull and torso. Extraction, fluid. Blood. Notes, corpse confiscated by Balthazar. The list continues for many pages.
Quite the list of characters, but hardly my taste.
Ah, little bark from Astarion there. Adventurers, please join me in welcoming our great friend, Knight of the Banhammer, Drake of the Wyvern's Lair, the one and only Morn. OG of the Lair, good to have you here, Morn, joining us all from beautiful Chicago. Sunlight says they might ask you to roll sometimes, but you don't know what for, or if it's a success or failure. You know what? You know what, Sunlight? Let's do it. All right, let's go ahead. You're challenging me. I like it. Let's go to difficulty. Yeah, we're going to stay unbalanced, but we're going to go to options and gameplay. Let's see. Karmic Dice is turned on? No, we don't want that on. I didn't realize that was on. Let's see. Where can you turn off, whatchamacallits? That thing. I don't... Kid Fox says this is pronounced Kudavar, as in a dead body. I'm sorry, DM. But I have to tell you, it's pronounced Cadavar. Cadavar. Cadaver. I don't know. I'm terrible with pronunciations. I'll take your word for it. Kid Fox. Can't promise that I'm going to nail the pronunciation. Custom difficulty, you think? Alright, let's take a look at custom difficulty. Alright, let's go to difficulty... Oh, there. Customize your experience. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Enemy aggression. Tactician. Let's go for that. Character power. No, I like balanced. Enemy loadouts. Will employ advanced spells and items in combat. Yeah, we can go with tactician. I like balanced. Actually, we'll continue with balanced for enemy loadouts. There we go. Proficiency bonus. Okay. Nope, we like that. Enemy critical hits are enabled. No death saving throws. We don't like that. Disable free first strikes. Harming a character before you enter combat will cost you 1 attack or action. No, I like the idea of being able to get in an attack. Well, maybe that makes the game a little easier. Let's see. Multi-classic's enabled. Always prompt reactions. I like that. Let's keep that going. Hide failed perception rolls. We'll enable that. Hide passive rolls and dialogue. No, I like that. Actually, no, we can hide that too. Let's do it. Let's do it, Sunlight. I like the challenge. You know what? We could also go ahead. Hold on one second. Now you got me. Now you got me in a roll. Additional combat mechanics, enemy loadouts. We can make it tactician. This should be fun. All right. Didn't realize Karmic Dice had been enabled. I wouldn't have wanted that on. Take a look at the cupboard. Sunlight says, let's go! Morn, how are you, my friend? Ragnarok is rocking and rolling on his channel. He's streaming some Total War Pharaoh. Glad to see Ragnarok, wrapping up the summer in grand fashion and returning to the channel with renewed enthusiasm and vigor. He kicked off the new the one-off
as bad as it could have.
Total War Pharaoh stream with kind of showing off his new setup, and you were there in the holodeck, as it were, making your cameo.
No traps, please.
I don't know if you saw that.
something over there.
Oh, we found something. Okay, come on,
Swift
guys.
as my feet can carry me.
Can I like modify the distance with which the characters follow me? Come on, guys. You guys got to keep up. Like
At your
Minthara is
command.
just
I
not
lead the
following me.
way.
What to
Morning
do?
says, I'm doing well. I work today. Life is simultaneously great but boring at the same time. Can there be a dragon somewhere I can slay? Don't we all have moments like that, Morn? Don't we all have moments like that? I mean,
Let's
I've
have a
described my current job in the same way. It's like it's great. I mean, well, it's not great, but it's
At the
definitely
ready.
challenging and boring at the same time. All right, tissue and organ register. Donor, unidentified gnome. Recovered bladder left lung. Cause of death, unknown necrosis. Notes, gangrenous skin. Distal extremities missing. Donor, unidentified dwarf. Recovered left hand, both feet, brain, left hemisphere. Cause of death, abdominal hole. Arcane origin. Notes, run through by lightning. Brain's right hemisphere scorched. Donor, unidentified human. Recovered, skeletal remains only. Cause of death, cremation. Arcane origin. Notes, delivered in an urn. The list goes on. The final entry includes an extensive note inked in a flowing script. Kethric promised the finest specimens, yet Balthazar provides naught but dregs for my research. A spleen here, a finger there, an intact head if I'm lucky. That bloody necromancer has kept the finest cadavers for himself. I will talk to my nephew. Whether he listens is another matter. I no longer feel in any way bad about having the vivisectionist kill himself with his blades. Clunk. I don't know what that did. Carabasan's poison. Let's examine this. Rare. Coat your active weapon with poison. The target must succeed a constitution saving throw or become paralyzed and poisoned. The base for the sticky membranous poison was scraped from the carapace of a carrion crawler. Ooh, that is fascinating. Let's pick that up. Surgeon's research notes. I discovered all too late that I was making things much harder on myself than necessary. There was no need for such complex chemical experimentation. No, foolish me. I ought to have turned to that which was already been perfected by nature. Fortunately, my research led me to the carapace of the carrion crawler, which contains a paralytic agent so powerful I must be cautious not to breathe it in during the refinement process, lest I fall asleep in my workbench. Carrion crawler, a classic monster from Dungeons & Dragons lore and antiquity. Rags, obviously valuable vendor loot. Let's take a look at these wooden shelves. Blood bank. There's Starian standing pretty. So Morn says, yep, like I'm doing good, no complaints, but like, damn, someone try and rob me or something, you know? Morn. Are you playing anything for leisure these days, Morn, or are you simply too busy for the games right now? For those of you who don't know, Morn actually has a YouTube channel somewhere, and he occasionally, like once in a 1,000 blue moons, he'll pop up and stream something. He was streaming some, I think it was Stalker? This kind of like weird first-person shooter game. I remember you streaming that many moons ago, Morn. Kind of really miss Ricky Sherm streams, Sherm TV. He's doing real life. He's putting his efforts where it counts the most. Not the YouTubes, that's for sure. Sunlight says, I feel you, Morn. I work and have a great pay, but my life is boring. I have to read up on Medicaid and SSI research for the past week. A very long week. That does sound agonizing. sunlight. But I'm glad. I'm really glad that you're in a good spot as far as your job is concerned. That is something not to take for granted these days, for sure. So happy for you. Kid Fox, how are you doing, man? Are you doing a better spot yourself? I remember last time we were talking, it was a bit of a tough time for you.
If it is for the best.
Not gonna lie, it's kind of a tough time for me too, for that matter. So totally get where you're coming from, brother. All right, exit turn-based mode. Let's take a look at this row of books. Warren says, meh, not really. My friend convinced me to buy Tekken, Maybe I can do a Planescape Torment playthrough to help people sleep, because that game, while excellent, is a playable novel, essentially. Yeah, Planescape Torment. That'd be a really cool thing to watch you stream, for sure. I played it. I remember I played it like 1,000 years ago.
Nothing hurts anymore.
Come on, guys. Oh my God, really?
Very well.
Oh gosh, come here. Hold on 1 second.
Careful, I'm bad.
Oh my goodness, everyone's getting caught in the shadow
Who's
curse.
next?
What is this
Quick march.
absolute bullcrap with Minthara and us not following each other? Okay, let's take a look at this. Options. Where's the follow distance? Where's the damn follow distance? Is there a way to like set the follow distance here? I don't know. I don't see it. These guys, they
Still
like taking their
alive.
time.
So that's progress.
All right, let's get out of here. Let's go ahead and use the waypoint to the Moonrise Towers. That is some annoying crap sunlight for sure. All right, maybe we don't need to use the Moonlight Lantern anymore.
In your name.
Thara. Use the Susser Greatsword. I really regret not crafting the scimitar for
No time to rest.
Astarion instead of the
Walking
armor
death.
that the Dark Urge is wearing. Not exactly happy with the adamantine splint armor. I know it's good, definitely a good, armor piece, but I would have gone with the scimitar and the greatsword, or the longsword rather. That combo. All right, let's have let's have a talk with Zarel.
Don't touch me.
Here, what we'll do is we're gonna throw over Speak with the Dead to Astarion.
Watch your back.
The corpse has nothing to say.
Ah. Okay, Zarel. Kit says, I got a second job now that pays a few more dollars per hour. I wasn't getting many hours in both jobs even, but in both jobs this past week, someone put in their 2 weeks notice and never showed up again. All right, well, hopefully that means more hours for you, Kit Fox.
At least things have stayed interesting. Best be on my way.
Back to Moonrise we go, adventurers. Look at this carnage that we caused. The Dark Urge went through this place like a scythe. Let's get the Iron Banded Shield +1. Take a look
What's
at what we have
inside?
here in the way of riches. Okay. You guys do your funny thing climbing over every little piece of stuff. Here we got metallic boots. We got
That will fit in my pack.
a bunch of stealables here. Let's go get them. Supply pack, yep. White bread. Thieves' tools. Red apple. Scroll chromatic orb, why not? Pumpkin. Potion of greater healing. Empty bottle we don't care about. What do we have here? Oh! Mig! We have Mig here too. Where is
Keep your
Astarion?
distance, darling.
Come here. And let's go ahead and cutting action
Let's
hide.
go to the shadows.
And oh, jeez. Never mind. Into combat we go. Alright. We're up with Minthara. 85% chance to hit. Meg has 59 hit points. One branding smite should do the trick here. Let's go for that. 23 damage. We're going to go for a regular attack. And that's it. That's a good turn from Minthara. Next up we have Astarion. Let's go ahead and settle this, shall we? 65% chance to hit. Let's go. Get in that sneak attack. Critical miss. We'll go ahead and bite Meg for good measure.
Act fast.
Shadowheart could throw down a darkness. None of us are blinded.
Still breathing, despite
Now,
everything.
Dark Urge is working with advantage. We can throw on a Hex, I guess. We'll Hex. What do we want to Hex? Intelligence, why not? It's a bonus action. Hexed. We're not to use lucky. Down goes Meg. Sunlight says lucky she didn't aggro. She definitely did. Argument solver. Ooh, interesting. It has a weapon enchantment of +1, and it reads as such: few things solve a disagreement faster than displaying a great club. And this one reeks too. Interesting. Alright, we'll grab that. We'll send all the pig's head and pork loin all to the camp. Send the javelins too. Oops. There we go.
What am I to do?
Shadowheart can kill the darkness so we can see.
I have such a headache.
Gotta remember to enter turn-based mode when I want to finesse an encounter. Sunlight. Sunlight says, any weapons that give off an aura of darkness? Yes. I can show you that. So,
My faith will guide
once
me.
again, I was sort of explaining at the top of the stream, in my playthrough, I slew the Night Song, and in return, I completed Shar's ascension. Sorry, not Shar's ascension. Shadowheart's ascension to the status of a Dark Justiciar for Shar, Lady Shar, and she was in turn gifted Shar's Spear of Evening. And one of its powers, as you can see, when visiting mortals in dreams, Shar's hair would curl and twist about her head like strands of inky midnight. If it tickled her nose, the goddess was careful not to show it. This is the ability of that weapon, the Edge of Darkness. You create a cloud of darkness while you attack for 3 turns, and it recharges on a short rest. There you go. Alright, let's take a look at this cabinet.
Still breathing, despite everything.
10 people watching here at the Fireman's Lair. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate
me.
you all showing up for Clavis' fundraiser and more shenanigans in Baldur's Gate 3 with my Dwergar Dark Urge character. Great fireplace here. Let's take a look at the shabby wardrobe. Oh, look at this. I didn't notice the artwork they had here. Looks like some soldiers fighting off a chimera of some sort.
Let's see.
Some might say it's cool. I always save Shadowheart. We seem to be on the other side of the wall here.
This is the spot that's marked on that map.
Ah, we found something. Excellent. Cracked wall. Sturdy. Critical hit. Immune to slashing damage. Okay. It's immune to slashing damage, but we should have a blunt weapon here amongst us. Yeah, the argument solver. Let's use that instead. down goes the correct wall. And in it is a wooden chest. Sylvan stone, frosted ear, pearl, and some gold. Send all that to the cat. Well, I should have picked up the reagents and brought it with me. Clavis says, I just want to say thank you to those that donated. We have doubled the amount we had since the beginning of the stream. Oh my goodness. Is that true, Clavis? I am so incredibly touched with the generosity of the adventurers here at the Wyvern's Lair. Thank you all for having donated to Clavis's fundraiser for his pup, Wynnie. Clavis says, I've never gotten this far. I can see that. I can definitely see that, Clavis, because like there are just times when, for whatever reason, like you get kind of blocked in terms of progressing Baldur's Gate 3. I don't know what it is about the game, but maybe it's like all like the decision anxiety you face. Like Thewiz Guar, for example. Thewiz, Baldur's Gate 3 is easily his favorite computer role-playing game, but he's unable to progress past the first act for some reason. Steelclaw. Sleeping. This is interesting. Level 1 beast. Feline fall. Opportunity attack. Let's talk to it. Where is that potion? Potion to speak with animal. Type. Where did it go? There we go. Animal. There we go. Hello.
Yours is a face I shred in my dreams. One who kicked the steel claw as if I was some stray. I am a champion hunter. When I lick my pelt, I taste blood. Fortunately for you, the slithering vermin I hunt has my attention. For now.
Ooh. This is interesting. What do you mean I kicked you? We've never met. Try to remember what was forgotten. Don't risk delving into the past horrors. Ask about the tadpole. My past evils are lost to me. Now I admire your hunt. I'm going to say, try to remember what was forgotten.
You excavate the empty caverns of your useless mind, shoveling, dozing, blasting through the smooth brain. How the kitty cat mewled when your boot stamped upon its tail. You are the black cat crossing the path of the living. The pleasure of the memory dribbles out of your leaking skull into the very air.
Ah ha 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 ha! We're going to choose that as our dialogue response.
A memory won at the cost of a piece of your mind. You were in this tower before, that much is sure.
Oh, that's so interesting. We used to be in this tower. Poor Steelclaw was smashed under our boot. Jeremy says Steelclaw is awesome. I'm so sorry, Jeremy. I'm playing the Dark Urge here. Things don't tend to last very long around my Dwergar Dark Urge character. Adventurers, please join me in welcoming our good friend Shibble, fellow adventurer joining us from beautiful Israel, saying hello, Wyvern, and everybody in the Wyvern's Lair. How are you, and how is the stream going so far? Better now that you're here with us, Shibble. We're having a fundraiser for our friend Clavis Snow and his pup, Wynnie. And so far, the adventurers have been really generous. If you care to take a look and find out a little bit more about Wynnie, we have the fundraiser pinned to the top of the stream. How are you, Shibble? Are you on duty right now? Are you enjoying that free pizza that, you know, makes me so envious of your current temporary gig, obviously, while you're studying? We got some fish. You know, I hope to make it over to Israel one day, Shibble. I'd love to visit Israel and explore, the great cities and history the country has to offer the world. Not to mention the great food and beaches. It's definitely on the bucket list. I've been to Egypt. Actually, I spent 2 years studying in Cairo for my undergraduate. It's a very memorable chapter of my life. Well, Kit Fox, there's also a Jewish history to that part of the world too, an undeniable Jewish history as well. That having been said, I try to leave politics outside of my my channel and my streams, so we'll just leave it at that, and I hope you do too. All right, we got Timothy, we got Barnabas, we got Tamilia. Interesting, and they're all hostile. No, we can talk to them. So let's go ahead and see what they have to offer. Oh, just kidding. No, they just want to kill us. Okay, there's no talking to Barnabas, Timothy, or Tamilia anymore. Battle has commenced. Let's take a look at the turn order. They go first. So, what we can do with our character here, we don't have darkness. Oh, Maleficent has just entered the lair. Adventurers, she's here giving me a face. Maleficent's gonna return to her playthrough soon, I hope, one of these days. We're just very busy.
About a secret coffee hidden.
Hold on 1 second. We're just very busy with our lives here, so hopefully sometime soon we'll get back to it. Sunlight says, "Hail Queen, Maleficent." She raised her fist, Sunlight. And speaking of Maleficent, we can't be streaming too long because we both have work early tomorrow, so we got maybe another hour and 30. We'll see how long Maleficent will tolerate me yakking away here. All right, let's make some decisions. Timothy and Barnabas and all that stuff. Let's see, can I get in a sneak attack with... I probably could, so let's go ahead and cunning... Let's see, what do I have? Nope, must have advantage. So we can cunning action hide, and then can't have disadvantage against the targets. Why do I have disadvantage? So move out here. There we go. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that attack out with the Astarion. We have a 98% chance to hit with what are we rocking here? The Hellfire Hand Crossbow. Let's go. Yep, off we go. Boom! Nice! Astarion attacked Timothy and landed a critical hit. So we could inflict a paralyzing critical, but it's once per rest, so we're not going to go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and inflict the critical hit there. Get rid of Timothy. Did I understand that attack roll correctly? I did. Okay, got it. 24 piercing damage. 8d6 piercing. We like it. Down goes Timothy. Adventurers, please join me in welcoming Alexander Hansen to the Wyvern's Lair, saying, "Hey man, hope the pupper fundraising is going well. Good to have you here, Alexander." Apparently it is. Alexander says, "I got this recommended and I just had to hop in. Always down for a good cause." Oh my goodness. Alexander, thank you so much for dropping by and lending your support here to our friend Clavis and his pup Wynnie. And hopefully you enjoy some really bad Baldur's Gate 3 gameplay along the way as well. Alright, so we're invised as Astarion using the Deathstalker mantle here, which gives us invisibility once we down a target. So we're going to move away from the Dark Urge and let the gnolls here take their turn. Barnabas attack the Dark Urge. We're going to try to charm them in response. So we're going to tap their powers. They saved. Oh my goodness. Concentration's been broken. Hey, where did you come from? Lancella, True Soul, the Absolute. Alright, this fight got a little bit more interesting. So with Minthara, we can move forwards, not really get into range for a nice engagement here. We'll move forwards and we'll throw on soul branding onto the Dark Urge. Oh, I'm rocking the stupid Great Club, of course.
Well, so much for peace.
50% chance to hit. That's not good. We got Shadowheart though. Up, so let's move up to Shadowheart. Throw down Shar's Darkness here-ish. And do we want to throw down a spiritual weapon? No. I think that's what we're going to do.
They're dying for me. All of them.
Chimble says, I'm fine, thank you. Hope your day's going well so far. I'm not at work. I have exams at the university, so I took some time to study for them. And I hope you get to visit Israel one day. Appreciate that, Chimble. I look forward to visiting Israel soon. Someday myself. Sunday says, it doesn't make sense that your evil playthrough can't side with the Ketheric group. Yeah, I found that interesting, too. 75% chance to hit with the Dark Urge. Let's go ahead and take it. Look at this. We have Poison Mist. Interesting. On a hit, surround the target in a noxious cloud that possibly poisons those within it. Kind of interesting. Let's go ahead and throw down another Hex. Because why not? Hex Intelligence here in Sala. And let's go boppers them. 75% chance to hit with advantage. Nice. Haha. Charlatan Pied Piper. What is this? Let's take a look at this. Haunted One. Who let the gnolls out? The Dark Urge is also inspired. Whoa. Let's take a look at this. Who let the gnolls out? Release the gnolls from their leashes. Okay. And then Charlatan. What was it? The Pied Piper. Successfully influence the gnolls either to break free or continue being subservient. Oh, interesting. Okay, maybe I should have killed Linsala right away because I think the gnolls are still hostile to me. Anyway, end turn. Alexander says, subscribe. Please let me know if there's anything else I can do. Is there a GoFundMe or Patreon? Dealing with pet health issues can really take a toll mentally and physically. Alexander, you're a rare one. Yes, there is a GoFundMe. So pinned to this this chat, to the top of the chat, I have a link to the GoFundMe that Clavis and his roommate have put up for their puppy, Wynnie. So if you'd like to, donate to that or share it with your friends, please do. All right, we're up with Astarion. We're going to go ahead and take another attack with advantage against Tomilia here. 98% chance to hit. Off we go. 27 damage takes them out, and once again, Astarion's in the biz because he's just a G. We're going to cunning action dash. We're going to be sneaky. We're going to run up and right next to Barnabas here. Barnabas dash. Where's Barnabas going? I'm wondering. Barnabas ran right next to Minthara. Not smart, Barnabas. Let's go ahead and get in our attacks with Minthara. I think we can just melee Barnabas down. 19 damage, 55% chance to hit. War God's Blessing. No need to use a strike there. I'm willing to miss. And that will be, I think, all we can really do with Minthara.
Can't stay idle.
We're up with the Dark Urge, who has a really bad chance to hit Barnabas, but yeah, we'll go ahead and take it. No, we're not going to use God's Blessing. But we could use Tenacity. Sure.
There's a parasite in that corpse, brimming with potent magic.
Really? Well, we all love the yummy parasites. So let's go ahead and give me my real weapon here. Let's go ahead and bind pack weapon. So get. Do I need some healing on the Dark Urge? I could benefit from some healing. Let's go ahead and drink some of these potions here. Alexander, whatever little you can do, I'm sure Clavis is very grateful for. And thank you for subscribing to the channel. I hope to see you back here at the Wyvern's Lair for the next stream, whenever that shall be. I'm currently playing a lot of Baldur's Gate 3, so if you enjoy that game, you're in the right spot. I'm making my way through Pathfinder Kingmaker as well, and I do intend to start to, return back to Starfield and dabble in that great game too. I like my time in Starfield. Bar of Arrows can go to Astarion. The Hyenaeer can go to me. You can use that to rage on. Let's see what Gonzala had. They had leather armor, a cleaver, a hand crossbow, and even more importantly, a mind flayer parasite specimen. Yes. Where can I invest that? Ability drain, perilous stakes. Let's go ahead and invest that in Call the Weak. There we go. We're almost entirely ill-fitted out with our brain there.
Is that blood? No. Never mind.
Yeah, Clavis. Yeah, I think we're all very fortunate. We have some good people in this community, and we're attracting good people like Alexander. Nothing, makes me happier when I see, good people stumble upon my channel and become part of this good community.
Might be useful.
Got some onions here. Definitely taking all the foodstuffs because we do rest a lot in this playthrough. And when you're playing honor mode, you're going to want every boiled potato you can get your hand on for sure. Try pork sausage. Pile of
What's in
sacks.
here?
Pitcher of beer, sure. Where's this? Oh, it's over here. Okay. Getting all that yummy foodstuffs. Rotten carrot, can't forget that either. Let's see what Tomelia had. More Barbaros, you can send it to Astarion. You can pick up the ear. Pig's head. Oh, yeah, right there. Roughly cut ham. Cutting board. Sacks, which we haven't explored. Clavis says, on a cleared liquid diet for the next few days, that boiled potato looks good. How about fish heads? Headless fish, fish fillet. Yummy, yummy. Good for the tummy. What's here? Interesting. Spicy pork sausage. Successful perception check. Mucus. Interesting. We're gonna want to get another rest, I think, because I'm basically out of my resources with the Dark Urge here. Bloodless pig meat. Huh. What could make it bloodless, I wonder? Take a look at this cupboard here. Lovely malty beer. Yum, mug of beer. This is all camping resources.
Here goes nothing.
Door. Let's take a look at this mucus, shall we?
Something slimy seems to be dripping from the rafters above.
Something slimy. Ew. Alexander says, like I said, I couldn't do much, but I think I at least sent enough for a steak for the elderly doggo. I really hope everything goes well for you guys. Appreciate that, Alexander. Are you, when it comes to the YouTubes, do you follow any genre of games? Are you into computer role-playing games? I'm wondering how exactly you stumbled across the Wyvern's Lair here. You got Warg Fang, Mud Mephit Wings, Fire Amber, Nothic Eye. Gazing glassily up at you, bereft of humanity, this bulbous eye evokes the gruesome curse of the Nothics. For they were not always monsters, but wizards who groped too greedily for power. Yeah. Okay, we'll pick up. We'll steal all that. Sure. Might be in some sort of laboratory, I was just about to say. Pilgrim's Soul. Just the one? Okay. Okay. We got Astarion. Astarion can move. Can't quite get line of sight on that character, but they have hardly any hit points. So let's go ahead and cunning action dash. And we could probably just take them out. Not enough movement, really? Okay, we'll move over here. And then we'll just go ahead and take out the shot. 95% chance. We're not going to use Executioner. Down goes Sol.
Still alive. So that's progress.
More reagents. We'll pick that up. Potion of Healing. Draw Poison. Arsonist Oil. On weapon coatings. I think I've seen this before. Let's go ahead and steal it. Maybe we haven't read through it though. Let's go ahead and read it. Okay. Group of adventurers approached me, their grins docile and earnest, and they needed my knowledge in alchemy to help them differentiate between weapon coatings. They claimed to be giant hunters. Taking pity on these well-meaning morons, I explained this section of the page has been ruined beyond salvage. Annotated in the margins, someone has thoughtfully made the following note. Poisons. Poison the target and sometimes inflict an additional condition. Toxins deal damage over time. Oils. These inflict conditions that can harm creatures that are immune to poisons and toxins. When in doubt with alchemy, just recall the rule of 3. 3 good twists is all it takes to grind a magpie into flakes. That felt good. I've really come to loathe that bastardly rhyme of mine. I'll leave it untouched in previous chapters, but from now on, I'm having a bit of fun with it. Alexander says, gotta go. Good luck, guys. Appreciate it, Alexander. Adventurers, please join me in wishing our newly minted adventurer, Alexander Hansen, a Wyvern's Lair farewell. Blood War. If ever there was a conflict in the planes of existence, a conflict that swelled up as if filled with pus, bursting only to scarify and atrophy, and never heal, only swell up and squirt itself out again. A never-ending pus, carnival of pain and misery. The Blood War would be that conflict. It raged, and rages still, truth be told, between the demons of the abyss and the fiends of the nine hells. Cunning Ugolots may play one side against the other, but the conflict would swell and burst and swell again without much coaxing. It's in both sides' nature to fight. Potion of Angelic Reprieve is coming with us.
No traps, please.
Walker Slime. More reagents, which we're gonna happily liberate. We have a rusty chest here. Cloud Giant Finger. Karen Hair. All this exotic stuff is coming with us. What did Sol have on them? Nothing. Almost feel sorry for the poor man stumbling on our party. Jeremy says, good night, Clavis No, and good night all. DM Wyvern, have a great night, sir. Adventurers, please join me in wishing our fellow adventurer, Jeremy, and Wyvern's Lair farewell. Thank you again for your generosity in donating to Clavis' fundraiser. Jeremy, much appreciated. You have a good night, my friend. Looking forward to seeing you back here at the Wyvern's Lair again very soon. This is Burlap Sack. Rotten Durmbold cheese, of course. Okay, we're getting a little way down here, so let's send some of this stuff to the camp. Camp supplies definitely can go to the camp. It's going to take care of a lot of our weight. And some of these books, too. Off they go. That's going to help a little bit. We don't need all these torches. Yeah, that looks good. Alright. Burlap sack. Potatoes. Apples. Rags. Exciting stuff, adventurers. Exciting stuff. Cheese. Actually, shirts. Yeah, and I could skip most of this, but like ultimately this is going to come in handily when I reach Baldur's Gate, and I want to save up on buying my choice items here. I'll have pick of the best that Baldur's Gate 3 can offer this party. I'll be swimming in so much bric-a-brac. I'll be able to pay off what I want. Okay, interesting. Suspicious sounds. Let's head over to the suspicious sounds here. Kid Fox says, and what exactly do you do with the rags? I sell them. That's what I do.
Something slimy seems to be dripping from the rafters above. Something slimy
use
seems to
them.
be dripping from the rafters above.
What about this door here? What happened? Oh, we're going out this way? Okay. Ah, I see what happened. Got it. Okay. There's Kethric's throne room. Sorry, I'm having trouble speaking here. Warden, you searched. Oh, wait. Turn-based. Yeah, okay. We got you. Adept Mola. It seems like... Is it only Adept Mola here? I have... Necromites. Where are these Necromites? Okay.
How delicious.
With the Dark Urge, we're going to go ahead and... That's not the Dark Urge. Starring, we're going to go ahead and kick off this encounter! Damn it, they saw us. Miserable. How'd they see us? Alright. Let's go ahead and cutting action hide.
A subtle approach.
Walk out here with Astarion. 96% chance to hit Astarion. Adept Mola with Astarion. We will not use the Executioner. Once per long rest, we're going to hang on to that. 27 damage. Excellent. That was a good turn from Astarion. We're going to move up with Minthara. And the Dark Urge actually is sharing that same round. Let's move forward with the Dark Urge. And before we zap Adept Mola, let's go ahead and get an attack here with Minthara. 80% chance to hit Adept Mola. Off we go. Boom. 5 damage reeling. Excellent. Now we can unleash with the Dark Urge. We're going to go ahead and Eldritch Blast him twice. 75% chance to hit. Luck of the Far Realms, nope. And, yeah, 30 force damage will do it. Down goes Adept Mola. Adventurers, please join me in welcoming our great friend, Suzanne SF, saying, hi, DM Wyvern, Clavis, No, Kid Fox, Wayne, and everyone. Suzanne SF, one of the best parts of our community. Nothing but sunshine wherever she shows up. Good to have you here, Suzanne. Oh, my pleasure, Suzanne. My pleasure. Sunlight, I mean, I'll go and see what's happening after the stream, but I wouldn't worry about it, Sunlight, whatever's going on. Alright, let me take a look at Adept Mola. We got Moonrise Guard's Key, we'll pick that up. We got camp supplies. There's a lot of miscellaneous bric-a-brac. We can send all this to the camp. There we go. Orcs of Trelta Hills. What's this? The recent dismemberment of Agent Moss, the True Soul 26, by Lord Harrod's guards at the Ringfork stronghold is a clear indication that our strategy for co-opting the orcs of the Trilta Hills needs to be adjusted. Sending a herald to talk was regarded as evidence of weakness, so we must assume an attitude of dominance in our next attempt. The true soul among us who best understands orcish customs is undoubtedly Sir Yax of Scornable. He shall be sent, backed up by a pair of ogres, to direct a personal challenge to Lord Harad, using as an excuse the dismemberment of Moss. Yax is to defeat Harad and then force him to swear fealty to the Absolute. In return, we shall back Harad in the conquest and alliance of the other 2 Trelta tribes. Inform Sir Yax as soon as he returns from Weirwoods. Disciple Zerel on behalf of General Kethric. Alexander's back, saying, told my wife about the cause and she had me donate another $20. Okay, now good night. Thank you so much, Alexander. My thanks to your wife as well for the support here. Thank you, Quill. Send that to the camp. Dedicate to Scribe Yanthus by General Kethric. Druids meddling and meddlesome. I have a history with them that makes me wary of underestimating them. They will certainly not welcome the rise of the Absolute in their vicinity, and could become significant obstacles if we don't find a way to take them out of play. I speak here, for starters, of the Emerald Grove and the Cloakwood Circle. They cannot easily be defeated without a significant diversion of resources, but they can, perhaps, be neutralized from within. Druids, by their very nature, do not smile yet this. Value the balance of natural forces over the welfare of humanity in general, and in the extreme, this is expressed by the faction historically known as the Shadow Druids, who favor complete separation of the circles from what they regard as the ills of civilization. We shall identify the current leaders of the Shadow Druids, cultivate them with gifts while intimidating them with threats, and encourage them to see that the wisest and most prudent course is for the Druid circles to stand neutral as the army of the Absolute marches on the blighted cities of the civilized. Decipher Zerel shall select an appropriate agent to parley with the Shadow Druid leaders. Eventually, all shall be infected with tadpoles. No way, Clavis. Tripled? Tripled? That's amazing. That is amazing. Thank you all, adventurers, for the assistance here. Sunlight, how are you doing, my friend? Are you still with us? I'm not so sure, what you're referring to here, but listen, you're absolutely treasured by myself, DM Wyvern. So I hope you're here, still having fun, and
I'll give it a shot.
if something has cropped up, I'm gonna go ahead and investigate for you when I have a moment here. Though gnolls verge upon being brute beasts who cannot follow orders couched in even the simplest terms, they can fulfill one important role in an army, such as the one we are building, that of vanguard shock troops. Howling gnoll berserkers can be sent ahead in frontal assault to absorb defenders' spells and missile volleys, exhausting our enemy's ammunition before the arrival of the organized flanks of our less savage troops. Accordingly, Razaglin's Hobgoblin Rangers are hereby detached to the wilderness to track down gnoll warpacks, capture each warpack's Flynn leader, and bring them back in good condition to Moonrise Towers for tadpoling. The Flynns can then be returned to their warpacks, where we can count on the rank and file to follow the orders of their leaders, who will then be loyal to the Absolute. 6 such packs should meet our needs. See to it, Disciple Zerel, on behalf of General Kethric. And we did, in fact, fight a Flynn leader who was infected with a tadpole near the beaches where we crashed. Sunlight says, Suzanne, hey there! Suzanne says, hi back. How is it going with you, Suzanne? Are you rocking and rolling with Bug Mite and team? What are you guys up to in the way of your co-op? Let's keep on pushing up the tower, shall we? Moonrise Towers, main floor. Ooh, exciting. Ooh, very, very exciting. Necromite. Oh, those are the Necromites, okay. Yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and go in for a rest. So let's go ahead and leave the tower here. Suzanne said, SF says, I was surprised that the Absolute Forces had anything to do with the Shadow Druids. Yeah, it could explain all the drama at the Emerald Grove when we were there earlier in our playthrough. Suzanne. Suzanne says, we finished the Icewind Dale expansion. The next step is getting a team to play Neverwinter Nights. Oh, that sounds exciting, Suzanne. Neverwinter Nights 1, I'm assuming, is where you guys are going to start. Bugmite really has a special group. I can't believe you played through all the Infinity Engine games already. Sunlight says, you missed the West Road. Ah. Have I? This is the tower. This is the road to Baldur's Gate. Are you talking about the road to Baldur's Gate? Is that what you're talking about, Sunlight? While we're waiting for Sunlight to respond, let's go ahead and get in a long rest. Sunlight says, yeah, just check out the area. Okay. Alright, sounds good. I shall do that. After we take our long rest here, let's go to bed. Use our camp supplies. Alright, Sunlight, just for you, we shall check out that area. Let's go ahead and leave camp. The road to Baldur's Gate. I say it's F5. Alright, let's throw it on a save. To Baldur's Gate.
Where are you going? We don't have time to waste. Ketheric is vulnerable. We must leave no opportunity for him to recover. We must strike now, or this will all have been for nothing.
Oh, she's forcing us back. Okay, not a problem. Off we go to Moonrise Towers. Suzanne SF says, I'm to the beginning of Baldur's Gate 3 in my first playthrough. Oh, interesting, Suzanne. So you actually have not gotten to Act 2 yet? Somebody says, dang, they didn't let it proc. I think I know what you're talking about. There's a cutscene where we see this vast army marching on Baldur's Gate. I actually already sort of glimpsed it, I think. Is that what you're talking about? Or you're talking about a fight on the way to that part of the map? Because I did fight some Githyanki. Oh, you're at the beginning of Act 3 in Baldur's Gate 3, Suzanne. Gotcha. So you're a little ahead of me, because I think I'm almost at the beginning of Act 3 myself. Oh, hey, look at that. Jesus. These are the Necromites. We have Radija here. Mistress of Souls wearing mage armor. This is actually going to be kind of a big fight. We have a scrying eye. This could be a really big fight. So let's go ahead with Astarion and trigger mirror image. And let's see if we can attract some aggro our way here with Astarion. Go ahead and enter. Misty Step with the Silent Backlash. Ooh, Fireball in the face. Ouch. Shadow Heart's up. Let's go ahead and use a Mass Cure Wounds. So we can cure Manthara, we can cure the Dark Urge, we can cure ourselves. And Starion, just for the fun of it, even though he didn't take any damage. Yeah, that's it.
Take you.
There we go. And then we can cast... Spiritual Weapon? Great Sword, where can we get it out? Where did Radija go? Where did she go? Not enough space. Yeah, we'll just hang on to that spell slot for now. Go ahead and enter. Oh! Gotcha. Okay, we're up with the Dark Urge. He's healed some of his damage. No, it's Manthara.
Let me strike.
Let you strike. Okay. Let's see. 18, 18, 18. This is not really a big encounter. Gloric's been killed by something. What do I want to do? I'll hang on to my haste spell. Let's move here.
A wise move.
And just throw down darkness around all of us.
Still on my feet.
Dark Urge should be able to... Nope, just kidding. Can't quite reach there. Can we knock Scrying Eye out? Yeah, we can. Probably don't need to. Let's move over here. Let's destroy this Necromite. Down it goes. Excellent. And let's go ahead and cast Hex. Let's take a look at these things. It's a skeleton. It's got really low wisdom. And it's silent.
Fresh orders?
Yeah, we're good with...
I won't give in.
Let's go ahead and cast Hex. This is Hex Intelligence. And enter. Some might say, when I first played through this castle, I thought I was on a time constraint and couldn't rest. Used all those slumber potions. Yeah, I hear ya. Yeah, no, fortunately, that game doesn't do a lot of that. This game doesn't do a lot of that stuff to you. Where is Radija? There she is. That's who I want to take on. Yeah, let's go ahead and sneak attack Radija. 99% chance to hit with the Starion. Off we go. Do we want to use a War God's Blessing on this for a +10 to our attack roll? Sure. 22 damage, nice. And, yeah, we could throw on Hex as well for a little bit of additional damage here. Let's actually enter, never mind. Radija, Mistress of Souls. Shadow Heart's up. We'll move her here. She's not concentrating, so we'll throw down another darkness here. And turn. Aha. This is too easy. Too easy, I tell you. Alright. This Necromite's gonna die. Manthara's hands. Done.
Why do do I go from here?
We're going to go after the second Necromite here with the Dark Urge. We're not going to quite make it. We're going to approach, and then we're going to use Eldritch Blast to knock this guy into. We're not going to use Luck of the Far Realms. Down he goes. Just Radija left.
On your command.
On our command. Where's Radija? She's there. We'll remain in darkness. Turn. Psychic Resonance. Calling for reinforcements, but no one shall come. Oh, just kidding. We got people coming, I think. Yep, they're coming up the stairs. Zealot Zira. Zealot Sereni. Okay, looks like there still is some fight here. Clavis says, thank you, Chris, if you're in chat or wherever you are, for your donation. Thank you, Chris. Sunlight says, have to say Eldritch Blast like Fjord and CR. Alright, we could start putting some pain on Zealot Zira. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and Hex Zira. Doesn't really matter, I think. We'll Hex Wisdom. Just for fun. And then we're going to go for a sneak attack. Must have advantage. Oh. Really? Alright, we can Eldritch Blast you. 50% chance to hit. Sure. We're not going to use God's Blessing. We'll take the glancing blow. What does Radija do? Dash. Okay. We are up with Shadowheart. We'll move her this way. And we'll throw down Darkness Spell here. Blind everyone there. Excellent. And I think that's Shadowheart's turn.
Await.
Minthara can move forward.
Understood.
And can sit pretty, I think. Can't quite reach. Let's go ahead and do a ranged attack against Zealot Zero with advantage, 88% chance to hit. 6 damage reeling, excellent. We can take a second shot, 70% chance to hit. Another 8 damage reeling, 40 hit points left, excellent. With the Dark Urge, let's go ahead and move this way. And let's go ahead and enlarge ourselves. Turn into Mega Urge. And can we dash? No, we cannot. That will be our turn. Kit Fox says you're welcome. Sorry I can't do more, but I did share the link in my Facebook. Kit, you are a generous soul. Thank you for your help. Sunlight says merge. Murder Urge. I like it. Alright, we're up with Astarion, who could finally get some work done here. With Astarion, we're going to move him right about here. And we're going to use the Falara Louvre. Sing it. We're going to sing with this Falara Louvre. Give bless to hopefully everyone here. Excellent. Good. That's what we want to do. That's a good turn from Astarion. Can we reapply Hex? Guess not. I guess it's applied to Radija. Let's go ahead and end his turn. I don't think he can do more than that, really. Radaja's got to figure out what she wants to do. Ah, okay, there she goes. Misty Step, Sonic Backlash, yes. Great. We've kind of taken her out of the fight.
Unleash me.
Time to unleash our Lady Minthara. 43 hit points on Zealot Zira. 70. Wow, they're kind of tough enemies, aren't they? Let's go with Branding Smite. Anything else we could throw on? Let's see. Hunter's Mark. No, I don't want to use anything with concentration. Yeah, we're happy with this. Let's go in with the branding smite. What's this? Divine smite. Let's do divine smite. And let's go ahead and blow a level 3 slot. Why not? 21 to 59 damage. Off we go. Die. Oh my god. Critical hit. Way overkill. 25 slashing damage. 32 radiant. Zealot Zira fell to a lethal blow. Alright, 80% chance against Zealot Zorini, so let's go ahead and Divine Smite him. Level 3. Off we go. Come on, star. Yes! 25 hit points left. Can we Soul Brand the Dark Urge? Sure.
My strength is yours.
And that will be your turn.
Can't afford to let up.
Let's get Shadowheart in here. We'll move her this a ways. Throw down Darkness here.
No.
There you go. Turn. Add up Gulen. What's he gonna do? Curious. Nothing. I'm telling you, Darkness breaks this game. Okay, let's use up one action to double our movement speed. Come on, you should be able to reach.
Have to keep going.
Oh, that used all of our action. Okay. Alright, not a problem. At least we're in place to do some work this upcoming round. Let's go ahead and end turn with the Dark Urge for the time being. Well, I guess let's go ahead and reapply Hex. Hex Strength, why not? And, oh, that's it. Okay, never mind. Sonic Backlash. Should have missed. Excellent. Miss again. Clavis says, yeah, and the tabletop role-playing game had a warlock that used it and other tricks to beat everything. Yeah, I remember I was playing a VTT game, and you know, I had an insight into Devil's Sight, Darkness Shenanigans, Clavis, and I was really impressed by it. It's a very powerful combo. All right, we're up with Astarion. Let's go ahead and sneak attack Zealot Serini. Should take him out. 26 damage kills him. Excellent. That's a good turn from Astarion. And we'll keep you here, Astarion. Turn. Radija. Trying to figure out what to do. Oh, she's running into the darkness. Okay. Shadowheart. Do we... Let's have Minthara take out Radija. We're going to go ahead and Divine Smite. 80% chance to hit. We'll do a level 2 slot here, so that's 20 to 51 damage. It should take out Radija in one hit. Down she goes. Easy. Easy work.
My faith will protect
Next up, Shadowheart's going to move down. Can we attack? We can. So let's move here with Shadowheart. Sorry. Let's use the tactical view. Let's move right here-ish.
Keep going.
Throw down Darkness. Perfect. Can you get an attack? No, you can't. But that's exactly where we want you. Should be blinded. Yeah, he's blinded. Excellent. Minthara can't quite reach, but we can move her down.
Position. I shall investigate.
Fine. Investigate. Excellent. And Rise Guard key, we can take that. We can take the bulb. All this can go to the camp. That can be your turn. Enter. Add up. Googling, what are you going to do? Main hand attack on Shadowheart. Great. We're going to use Warcaster Opportunity Spell Shocking Grasp. You are not going anywhere. Oh, he jumped. Just kidding. Cheeky. Cheeky little bugger. Alright, we're here with the Dark Urge. Yeah, Now let's run him down. Look at him with his flaming sword. Eldritch Blast for Adak Goon. We're attacking with disadvantage, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and reply. Hex strength.
Hey, exit.
And I guess we could just shoot him. It said he's 2% with disadvantage. Why? Okay, we'll do this. Oh, nice. We still, I think, hit both times. And we did. 25 hit points left on Adat Gulin. Not looking good. Kitfox Wayne says, you made Minthara a cleric? Of which deity? Nope. Minthara is right out of the box a Vengeance Paladin. Kitfox. I didn't respec her at all. Alright, we're up with Shadowheart. This is the character that we want to move. Let's move her down here. And once again, throw down a darkness to make sure that Adak Gulin is blinded. With Astarion, we can move down this way, I guess. And get a sneak attack, 99% chance to hit. Wow. Adak Gulin has 1 hit point left and turn. Shadowheart can't quite reach, unfortunately, so that's where she's going to stand. Minthara, let's go ahead and dash into the darkness and get as close as you can to Adak Gulin here. And you can actually pummel strike him. This should be the end of the fight. 70% chance to hit. Down he goes. And turn.
If this is worth the cost.
Finish him off. Not lucky to follow. There we go. Oh, we have the scrying eyes to deal with. Okay.
Let's finish this.
Kitfox Wayne says, I can't bring myself to play an evil playthrough. It's tough, man. It is tough. Kitfox says, I never recruited her. Clavis says, yeah, always had to kill Minthara. Yeah, it's very unique to be able to run a party with Minthara. I'm enjoying having her in my party. Okay, we're up with the Dark Urge.
The dance of death.
The Dance of Death. Move up.
One day I'll catch a break.
There we go. That'll be your turn. Scrying eyes are calling for reinforcements that will not arrive. Alright.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
This is just basically mopping up here. Too far.
Let's end this.
Okay, we're gonna move up with Shadowheart 2.
On the move.
On the move with Shadowheart. And the Dark Urge dash.
Let's go.
Can.
Breathe deep and move.
Alright. We got Astarion. Can move this a ways. Then Cunning Action dash. Shoot. We can. We can shoot the Scrying Eye. I'm going to percent chance to hit. Takes it out. Excellent. Turn. And turn.
Your command.
Shadowheart. Minthara can also try. Whoopsie-days. I'm having trouble with the technical camera here.
Yes.
Move up the staircase. Well, I'm very pleased with my party. I gotta say, with everyone now able to see through magical darkness, we're looking really good. All right, let's move over here with Astarion and take out the remaining Scrying Eye after combat. And that is gonna have to be the session too. It's been a great session, one of the more memorable special sessions as far as I'm concerned. I'm so glad the adventurers here could help you, Clavis, and your roommate with Wynnie's fundraiser. I've had a great time with all the fellow adventurers here. Sunlight, thank you for being here. AK, formerly known as GM Dragon, always good to have you here at the lair. Suzanne SF, always a pleasure to have you come by. Morn, Shivel, Kitfox Wayne, Alexander Hansen. A lot of great people here. Drake67, Jeremy D, Marcus Wolfhart, and of course Gabriel Rodriguez, Night of the Banhammer. An epic session here at the Wyvern's Lair. Really fun, you know, Siege of Moonrise Towers. Thank you all for joining me. I'm really enjoying my playthrough as the Dark Urge Origin character, and I look forward to seeing what secrets and horrors Moonrise Towers has in wait for our party the next time we return to Baldur's Gate 3. Till then, good night, team.